Hey. Hey, thanks for watching the video or clicking, whatever. This is a intuitive look on how I feel, where I say the most inflammatory things that I think are true and without proof. So if you want to watch, please keep watching. Oh my God. Trump has so many snakes around him. Oh my gosh. Okay. His whole cabinet wants him out. Okay. They don't like him. They feel like he reneged on his promises, yada, yada, yada. I've said this before. But then on top of that, nobody around him has empathy. Nobody around him, I feel, has real integrity. Would really stand up in the face of adversity for truth. No one except for Barron, that one son. Melania wouldn't give a shit if Trump died. Ivanka won't give a shit if her father died. His sons won't give a shit. The people around him, JD Vance, nobody would give a shit. The only person that would feel anything if Trump were to go is Barron. And he's still quite neglectful to Barron. That is the only one that I can feel, that I can sense has something still decent within him. Whilst I was saying with an aspect of Kirk in this whole situation, which I think Donald Trump kind of set that up, but whatever. It's not whatever. It's serious. But Kirk married that woman, and that woman was a handler for him. She was. She's the typical blonde that excels on that superficial ladder that seems so ideal to have. And then once you have it, it turns out being like this voidless pit, this voided pit that you always have to throw money at, and it's siphoning from you, and it's just keeping you on a fucking hamster wheel. Disabling you from actually having integrity and doing the right thing because you need that money in that beast system so fucking badly. And it's a shame because they're both Caucasian and they have that homunculus DNA, which is fake flesh, which is dead flesh that burns in the sun, homunculus DNA. The chances are that both of her kids are going to be infested with interdimensional beings that are just beings in the ash or in the realms that are in the ether that have just been here. Not star seeds that are sent by the Most High. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of people on this planet right now, when you're having babies and you're not making love and having them, you are portaling like a demon onto the planet. It's highly likely that in that situation, hopefully there was love there, because they would need love in order to bring down a star seed, right? To be birthed. But if she's just a handler and she's just having babies to secure her spot in hierarchy and superficiality in this beast system and materialism, then probably both those children are going to be jinns. And jinns are basically interdimensional beings that are trapped somehow in this realm that are waiting to be birthed, who have not done the work. But fortunately, usually when interdimensional beings / demons are birthed onto this world, they don't remember anything, so they have like a free shot at like trying to be good, if that makes sense. It's like they are born and they become jinns. I describe a being that doesn't know what they do as jinn. Okay? A demon is someone who knows what they're doing, and they're doing ill. They have ill intention and they're doing it anyway. That's a demon. They know that they're a bad person and that's a demon. And it's unfortunate because like that's that situation. And I really do think Candace Owens loved that man. I really do see a situation where Candace Owens really did ask Kirk, like, why don't we give it a try? And Kirk said no. And you know why he said no? Because she was black. She didn't want to believe that to be true. She didn't want to believe that to be true. Like, no, it's not that. It's not this. It's not that. It's, that's how she is. A lot of black folk who don't identify as Native Indigenous, they call themselves black, really do see, or they have a cognitive dissonance because they really do want to belong. It's so sad. Even with Candace Owens' lexicon and ability to articulate what she's saying, I mean, she can give Megyn Kelly a run for her money, for sure. She's still slightly fractured. And I think the fake Star of David Mossad, or the fake Star of David Mafia, they really can't do anything about her right now because she's a woman scorned. She was in love with that man at one point. She let it go. Of course, she moved on, yada, yada, had her kids. He had kids. They remained friends. You know how that goes. But she really did love that man. And they probably would have been a good couple together, to be honest. Thinking about them two together, it actually makes sense. And they probably would have been good together. She would have been able to keep him in check and keep him with integrity. And he would have been basically learning the whole way. But she would have had her validation by being with, somebody who she can look at as higher on the echelon of this beast system because he's affiliated with his whiteness. You know how this shit goes, okay? But I don't know what the fake-ass Star of David Mafia is going to do now. I don't know what they're going to do. Because they can't get rid of her right now. That would be not smart. That would not be smart at all. And besides, she's not even in or affiliated with the Mafia. So they have no real jurisdiction on taking her, doing a thing to her. So, Candace, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Do your fucking thing.